I'll be honest with you. The biggest losses of my life didn't come from bad setups. They came from boredom. Not fear, not greed. Just sitting there, staring at the charts, waiting for something, anything to happen. And I remember one night, I was in my small apartment in Berlin. Candles were dead, volatility was flat, and I thought, man, I can't just sit here doing nothing. So I clicked buy. No plan, no signal, just boredom disguised as intuition. 5 minutes later, I was down more than I made the entire week. And that was the day I realized something. The market punishes boredom harder than bad strategy. Most young traders don't blow their accounts because they don't know charts. They blow their accounts because they can't sit still. You think you're trading the market, but what you're actually trading is your emotion of restlessness. When the chart is slow, your brain creates its own danger. Your dopamine drops, your patience dies, and suddenly every candle feels like an opportunity. You convince yourself, this small trade won't hurt. I'll just take one. But the market isn't your friend. It's a mirror. It reflects exactly what you are in that moment. Unfocused, bored, and impulsive. I'll never forget the trade that broke me. It wasn't a huge loss. It wasn't dramatic, but it exposed who I really was. It was a Wednesday afternoon. London's session was dead. My friends were out. I had nothing going on. And instead of shutting my charts and touching grass like a normal person, I started convincing myself that the market was setting up. But nothing was setting up. It was my mind looking for stimulation. I forced a trade. The market slapped me instantly. No merci. No hositashchen. And as I watched my stop loss get hit, something clicked inside me. I didn't lose because I'm a bad trader. I lost because I'm bad at being bored. That realization saved me years of pain. If you're in your 20s, especially in Europe, you grew up on speed. Instant notification. Instant entertainment. Instant dopamine. Everything is designed to keep you stimulated every second. Then you step into trading, and suddenly you're supposed to sit still for hours? Wait for the perfect setup, except that most days you won't trade at all. Your brain rebels. So when the charts slow down, boredom becomes a monster. And boredom whispers, click the button, do something. But every bored trade has the same ending. A moment of excitement, followed by hours of regret. 1. Your brain craves dopamine. Trading gives you tiny hits of excitement. When nothing happens, your brain wants that high again. 2. Your ego wants to prove itself. You start thinking, I'm smarter than the market. I can make something happen. No, you can't. The market doesn't care about you. 3. Boredom feels like failure. You mistake inactivity for being unproductive. You think doing nothing means you're not improving. But in trading, doing nothing is often the most profitable action. A real trader isn't the one who spots the best setups. He's the one who survives the quiet hours. Write this down. If you can't handle boredom, you'll never handle the market. The moment you stop forcing trades, the moment you accept that the market moves on its own time, that's when trading finally starts working. Your discipline becomes your edge. Your patience becomes your profit. Your boredom becomes your weapon, not your enemy. 1. I set a rule, 2 setups only. If the chart doesn't show one of my predefined setups, I don't trade, even if I'm dying of boredom. 2. I walk away when the market is dead. Literally close the laptop. Go outside. Drink water. Touch something other than your keyboard. 3. I treat boredom like an opponent. When I feel impatient, I ask myself, am I trading the chart or my own restlessness? Most of the time, it's the second one. Listen, you're not blowing your account because you're stupid. You're blowing it because no one taught you the hardest skill in trading. To do absolutely nothing when you feel like doing something. If you can master boredom, you can master patience. And if you master patience, you'll finally give yourself a chance to win. There will always be another candle, another setup, another opportunity, but there will never be another you. Protect yourself. Protect your capital. Protect your future. Because every time you choose discipline over boredom, you're becoming the trader you always wanted to be.